Hello everyone, it's Monika here and welcome to my channel. Today is last day of our 12 days of Christmas in July collaboration. I don't know how this time went so fast. It was wonderful. We had so many inspirations from Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel. And thank you to Lisa and Denise and Krisha for joining in with this collaboration, sharing her day makes as well. So that was really nice. And today, on the last day, I really wanted to show you something a little bit bigger. Maybe it's not a very good idea to show you something that maybe it's not difficult, but there is a lot of steps to create this Christmas tree ornament. I've done this one over 3 years ago, and it was, as you can see, it's faded a little bit and it's maybe a bit dusty as well. It was hanging above my desk for almost 3 years now, and I know that I've done it and I only did like a project share for my PMA craft challenge. It was a craft challenge which I was running based on alphabet. So I did letter O for ornament, and then I showed you this beautiful Christmas tree ornament. So I decided, because I visited that video and I said that I'm going to do step-by-step tutorial, which I never did. So today is the day. So we need a card measuring 10.5 inches by 8 inches. Let me see if you can see everything. Let me just move my scoreboard a little bit so you can see everything. And we're going to score it. Oh, where is my small folder? Yes, it's here. So we need to score it, and those measurements are mine measurements. I followed a step-by-step tutorial by a Polish lady, but her measurements were in centimeters, and because all my tools like scoreboard and guillotine, they are all in inches, I did my measurements in inches. So long side 10.5 inches, and we need to score it at 1 inch, 2.5 inch, and I know that there is a lot, but you can stop and you can pause for a moment and recreate, go back if you want to, and I will try to put the measurements on the screen as well. Okay, so from the beginning, on the 10.5 inch side, we're scoring at 1, 2.5, 3.5, 5, 6. So basically we need 1 inch, 1.5 inch, 1, 1.5, 1, and so on until we finish the page. So we did 6, so now we need to do 7.5. Then we need 8.5. We've got 8.5, so now we need 10 inches. And that little bit is our flap to join this ornament. Now we need to turn it over, and we're going to score the short side at 1 inch. Oh no, I always do that, but it's going to be at the bottom of my ornament and it's going to be covered as well. 1 inch, 4 4 3/4, 7, and that's it. So now we need to, I'm going to put the score lines upwards, and I'm going to burnish everything, and then we're going to, so just burnish your score lines quickly. I'm using Crafter's Companion Centura Pearl card, and this one is, I think, in ivory if I'm not mistaken. I chose this paper last night, so I put away that paper already, so I can't even double check. But anyway, you can pick on this one I had white cardstock and some patterned paper, so it all depends how you want to create your ornament. I'm going for gold and red, because for mine I'm only going to do what I wanted to say, just a basic decoration without any embellishments just to show you how to construct this Christmas ornament, and I hope you will like it. There are different tutorials. You can change the measurements. For example, you can do that section the same and here on the top the same, so it's going to be more like a bit rounded, because you can see that section is shorter, this one is a bit longer, so that's why it has this shape. If you make it the same at the bottom like and the top as well, you're going to have more rounded shape. So you can play with that. It's not that difficult. So let me show you now how this should look like. Now we're going to do those score lines, and we need to measure the point. So I think I didn't write this down for myself. So let me measure. So this one is 1.5 inch, so we need to do 3/4 of an inch. That's the center point. And we need to make a mark. So what I'm doing, I'm just putting my ruler and just counting 1, 2, 3/4, and we only doing it on those a bit wide, on that 1.5 section. So we need 4 of those on the top and 4 at the bottom. So let me continue with that. So 1, 2, 3/4, 3/4 and 3/4, and I'm doing exactly the same at the bottom as well, but at the bottom here. So here and on the top score line and the bottom score line. So I hope I'm not showing it way too fast for you guys, but as I said, you can stop and pause for a moment, just have a cup of tea if you need to, and then carry on. So now we've got those points. We need like a tool. You can use your scoreboard, but I prefer this ball tool, or this is like for nail art. I actually have a this is from Papercraft Society Advent Calendar from day number 25. We got this pokey tool and this ball tool in that day number 25. And now what we need to do, we need to find that point, that pencil mark we did, and we're going to do triangles. So let me, and you can, we need to just make sure that we burnish it well, and we're going to do all of them. So right now I'm going to speed up this part of the video. So as you can see, I've done all the score lines here on the top, on those 4 sections on the top and 4 at the bottom. Also, as you could see before, I marked those sections and I cut them out, and I also cut a little bit of those corners, because this will be our flap to join this box together. So now we need to maneuver those, and it's so simple. Once you've done those score lines, then you just need to maneuver them, kind of those triangles needs to go down. And it's going to be easy very soon once we start to put this box together. So I just trying to maneuver them a little bit, just to, so they go inside. And it would be easier for me if I could bring this a little bit forward and towards myself, but you can see that this paper is actually very forgiving. So cinch your up if you want to go for it. And I think maybe because I did press that tool quite hard. So now let me show you how this box will be put together. You can see that this box is going into the right shape now. And this is going to be a really nice box. I love that paper. So now I'm going to decorate it, and for to decorate you need quite a few bits and pieces. So let me start with the top ones. So the top ones are actually, let me just bring them forward so you can see. So we need 4 pieces, which measures 1 3/8 by 2 3/4 of an inch, and then you create a center point on one of the sides, and that just cut the triangle. So I'm going to put those measurements on the screen. So we need 4 pieces measuring 1 3/8 by 2 3/4, and then we're going to just cut that piece into the triangle, which then will go here on the top. And because the bottom is slightly shorter, then we need those rectangles smaller. So we need again 4 pieces, which measures 1 3/8 of an inch by 2 1/16. I'm going to put those measurements on the screen as well. So we need 4 pieces of this size. So let me cut that, and now I'm going to add here all of them with a higher speed. So as you can see, my box, my ornament is decorated. So now let me join this together. You can use double-sided tape or you can use the glue. I love using my glue, as I keep saying almost on every single video. You can get this glue on eBay, on Amazon, I think, as well. So if you are curious, you can check out the links. So you see, this box looks really nice and pretty, and now we're going to join the bottom first. So because we've got all the score lines burnished nicely, we're going to close the bottom first. So we're going to join the opposite sides first, and as I said, I'm using my liquid glue, so let me just push it and close that. It would be nice actually to use maybe double-sided tape, but that should be fine. So I'm going to hold it for a little bit, and then I'm going to add the glue on the other side, closing each side, making it stronger. Well, I hope you can see it, because I just didn't realize that maybe I'm actually off shot. And the last side, and you can see that the bottom looks really nice and pretty. Everything is nicely finished. And what I also cut out those gold pieces on which I will use at the bottom. So this one measures 7/8 by 7/8. So I'm going to, but I will put all the measurements on the screen. I think I got used to doing that, so I think that works for me as well. So you can pause and you can cut those pieces and then construct your ornament. And you can use different papers as well, so that will be really nice, and I would love to see yours. So that's our bottom. You can see that that's the shortest side, and then our top. For our top, what we need to do, we need to get a crocodile, and cut some holes. We need 4 holes in the center, and that's what I did in my previous box, that I actually cut the other side, and I actually made a hole in one of those flaps. I'm not going to measure where is the center. I will just eyeball it, but as I said, I need to make sure that I don't cut anything at the bottom as well, because that's what I did last time when I was making that pretty box. This one is a bit wonky, but I'm not going to worry about that. And because if you want, you can glue it the same way as we did at the bottom, or you can do it this way, so you can actually open your ornament and put something inside. So now what you need, I'm going to use a craft, not craft, you know, you can see what it is. It's like a string. So I tied the knot. Knot needs to be bigger than your hole, so it will not be able to push it through. It has to hold under those holes. So we need to push it through each side. And this way we're going to close our box. And I'm doing the same. I'm going to do the opposite sides first. So the box is almost finished. We are doing the opposite, and I forgot to do something, you see. No, it's fine, it's fine. I've got that extra square, and I just need to make sure that I make a hole in the center of that one as well, because we're going to make it really nicely finished as well. So that should be actually glued on top of the last one. Oh look, it's a match. Perfect. Wow, I was so worried about this video. I really wanted to show you, but on the other hand, I thought it can be quite difficult to show, and I know that sometimes things are not going according to the plan, but I think I'm not going to speak too fast, but I think it's going pretty well, and I hope you're going to be able to make a box like that, ornament for your own Christmas tree. That would be really nice if I could see some of your boxes as well. So you can see I've got 3 sides already done, and now I need to put that through the last one. You can make slightly bigger hole if you want to. I picked the smallest one, and now it's done. And now what we need to do, I would use like a glue dot, but for now I'm going to lightly tie this end here, just lightly, so it's not going to be opening, like a little knot. Oh, you see, look at this. I hope you can see it. It's such a pretty ornament. And what you can also do, you can add a bow in the center, you can add a bow here, and I might actually add it here. And I was thinking to add it with actually no, I can do it with hot glue gun, because it's going to be on top of that flat. But let me just switch on my hot glue gun first. So as you can see, I touched the bow, and I really like how my Christmas tree ornament turned out. It's really nice, pretty, and you can hang it on your Christmas tree or as a decoration somewhere in the house. So this is a plain one, but I think it's really pretty for the Christmas tree. It's really perfect. And this is the one I've done. I checked, it was October 2022, so that was such a long time ago. And you can do it as a gift as well, and however you want to decorate it. So I hope you like this last project for my 12 Days of Christmas in July collaboration. Hop over to Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel to see what they've created with this prompt. I don't really know what they've created. I actually only heard from Monika, the quitting lady. She mentioned what she's going to do, but otherwise it's going to be a massive surprise to me to see other projects. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for spending that time with us, checking our daily videos. As always, if you missed any of the videos, I included the playlist in my description box below, and at the end you will see the playlist as well, and a link to a playlist for all the boxes I've done recently, because I did quite a few for this collaboration. So I just don't want to finish this video. I just really I'm so grateful to every single one of you for commenting, for watching, for giving us encouragement in you know, for us to keep going in this collaboration, because it's not easy to produce 12 videos every day, different prompt, and I think it is a challenge in itself. So yes, but I'm happy. I'm so happy and grateful to Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel for joining me on this little adventure, and for to Lisa as well, Crafting Diva. She was sharing daily videos as well, and Denise, she shared some as well, and Krysia, this Polish lady, she shared as well. I shared it on my community page on the YouTube, some of her projects as well. So thank you so much. Let me know, what do you think about this ornament? Have you done anything like this before? Are you going to give it a go? If you've got any issues with measurements, just let me know and I will try to explain, or maybe do like a little templates for you in a PDF, so you can actually print it off and do it very slowly. So thank you so much, and I don't know when I'm going to see you again, because I think I'm going to get few days break, or maybe not, because I still really wanted to show you all the projects I've done in the last 12 days. So maybe tomorrow I will be back with like a project sharing every single project I've done in the last 12 days. So thank you so much. Now hop over to Katarina, Benita, Monika, Shirley and Mel. Spread some YouTube love, give them some thumbs ups, and if you are new to their channels, and if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, because we do share a really nice variety of different type of projects and tips and ideas. So yes, I think that would be really lovely. So thank you so much, and I will see you in my video probably tomorrow. Bye for now.